It's true that I'm coming back on another track and giving the rap game a heart attack because your thought process is what you lack. Let me point it out to the max, then fax you over a copy of a handwritten letter. Don't be jealous because I'm better. I know I hurt your feelings when I told you to write your last letter and come up with something better. And after I said that, I believe I also said it's been a pleasure. But I did it for my own leisure because you can't measure up to the treasure I forever hold. Because I did it on my own, I'm in my zone, smoking where the green dragons roam. And you can also find me chilling, relaxing, and vibing with the garden gnomes, but we deep in the catacombs. But let me remind you that I did this on my own with a phone. And now I'm sending all the pros, novices, and rookies home. So don't let me keep hogging the booth, because all I do is spit the motherfucking trucking truth. And yes, you will lose, because my bars are not from this earth. In fact, I shake up rap battles before I arrive. If you don't believe me, just look up to the sky and look for the green flame symbol. My flow's not simple, I'll reverse your smiling dimple, then pop it like a verbal pimple. Okay, I kinda made that part a little simple, just more thoughts coming from the temple. But let me just give you a token for the underground abyss, because this is coming from a puzzle shuffler's point of view. So I'll just warn you so you can be advised to take this as a diss. But my previous bars are still smacking everything around while I'm over here smoking this spliff. But I think it's time to stir up the pot again. But where do I begin? I think I'll start from the beginning to the end. Well, it all started when you were challenged by the Green Flames Brigade. 47 minutes and 21 seconds got laid down with multiple music sounds. But if you listen closely, it was nothing but a lot of education. Then after it was done, I hit you with that galaxy's reclamation. Then of course I had to do the first reverse of the multiverse like a new complexity. But all it did was leave a contusion like a fluorescent thought that I dropped in a dreamless rest. Or was it in the mind's echo that could turn into love's motivation? But only if you have the right consciousness, because if you don't, it will leave you with catastrophic charisma. That's why I always choose tranquility and ancient forgotten literacy, with a little bit of that Pania Modesma Humani. I'm still knocking over everything over like a tsunami, because I'm the new owner of Jumanji. But don't worry, I'm just pushing into felt, because I'm leaving decimation with no hesitation. Because I'm laying it down like a Captain America freestyle, while the dark wheel keeps turning and everything is burning like a Cambrian explosion. Because it's like I'm giving it to you the long way again, then reopening the portal that ends mortals. Because I'm the rhyming leak vet and I'm always ready while everybody has to wait for you to get set. Now we're taking bets on who can get the microphone the most wet. So frack your pop filter, because I used it for my grinder. Now let that be a reminder. You can even Google it at iFinder, because I smoked trees and ate at the diner. And you can mark that on your calendar, because that's when I wrote down more words in my binder. While I was drinking apple cider, then spinning verbal webs like a silky spider. Riding a glider while still bringing the swagger and laying down the hammer. But I'll let you gather my grammar while I keep moving up the ladder. But I'll save the rest for the next chapter. Well, let me take a minute to revisit the past and bring back family, friends, and old memories. That's the key to happiness that unlocks everything under the galaxy's family tree, like running 10 factories on 12 batteries. And I keep coming back harder at every angle, and even backwards like my strategies that raise salaries, but only after I cause verbal tragedies. So let me paint you a picture on a canvas so you can understand this. So I can take my time to reminisce, then take a deep breath, hold it in, then come back and smack paper with a pen 10 times like the Kamehameha wave. So let the music move you today and come play in the sunshine and rain. It's okay, because there is nothing better than joy and happiness with family and friends. But don't worry if the day ends, because tomorrow a new beginning begins. But today, I'm ripping apart another track and coming back with that vicious lyricism, because my visions are filled with wisdom and my synonyms are killing them with the rhythm. So I was elected the hardest rapper with the illest symptoms. But just like in a game of Uno, your criticism's gonna get the skip card, because my bars go hard and they will even make your shadow get a scar.